Wow.
Because you did it too fast. That's fine. Further.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gap. That is Talitha. I am Travis. We are watching AEW Dynamite.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. It is on a Friday. This is the last Friday that we know of. There could be one more coming up in the future, but not until the NBA playoffs. But if they move it to TBS next year, we might not get any then either. So
TBS. Yeah, so they have made that like an announcement that that's happening and so on and so forth.
Right now we got Angelico
versus Christian Cage.
And Christian Cage.
And
you guys all know Christian
Aubrey
Cage is Christian. His brother is Edge. A lot of you are fans of his, so you should know who he is.
Yeah, hopefully. Angelico whipping arms and stuff, doing his weirdness with it.
Angelico, I did watch him on Dark last night, and he's just not that great. I'm not a huge fan of this guy. But it is what it is. I'm not a huge fan
of that camera angle of his butt all up in our faces.
You like his butt? Or lack thereof?
Yeah.
Looks like he's a gone butt.
Right? Leah's like, hey, welcome back. Yes, welcome back. Thank you so much for people joining us. We appreciate it so much. That's lovely. Chris Akani's in the chat, you guys. Hello! We're watching some AEW now. AEW fans.
What?
Got Christian Cage out there with some weirdo named Angelico who looks like a freakoid.
He was in that H2O or whatever, isn't he?
I don't know.
That hybrid too.
Is that what he's from?
I think so. He's from another group.
Oh.
But he was on Dark last night. They talked a little bit more about him, but he's definitely not at the level of Christian Cage.
He's not at a level of anything. He's a non-leveler. We have Pinnacle in the chat, so I'm here for the second half of the party. Yeah, JVD was in here earlier with us at the first half of the party. How exciting for us.
It is fantastic. I love as many people in here as possible because you guys make the show go faster.
I might take a nap.
Right, I understand that. AEW is a little bit more exciting. There's going to be a lot more wrestling. SmackDown had 4 matches.
And Pinnacle was asking how was SmackDown.
It was okay. I didn't hate it.
It wasn't too bad. They had a lot of Roman Reigns,
Mysterio, it challenged Roman, so we're going to have that. Rey Mysterio, Roman at Hell in a Cell.
Because he hurt his
Now, that's not official yet. Dominic did show up. He got his ass thrown out like a bag of trash. Right on his back, he looked like he was hurt, and then Roman hit Rey as he walked off. So
yes.
But next week will be the go-home show before the pay-per-view, so we'll get a little bit more.
And what happened with that is, like, Rey was down there calling him out, and Roman came down, and he's like, I acknowledge you, and I respect you, da-de-da-de-da, Rey says to him. And then Roman tries to say it back, and Christian Cage just won that. So Christian won that over Angelico. And then Rey attacked him with...
Oh, Jack Evans jumped in there.
Oh, so it says the HTO dudes. The one half.
Hybrid 2.
And then we've got Matt behind him.
There it is. Twist of Fate. Good deal. You guys remember this feud back in 2003?
Is that when that happened? I was not around.
I'm sure it was a long time ago. 2007 maybe.
Not around.
I might be aging him a little bit, but Matt Hardy, Christian Cage, or just Christian and Matt Hardy.
Yeah. So anyways, Pinnacle, that's kind of how SmackDown ended. Roman was attacked by Rey with a...
Otis cut his beard off and he looks goofy. That's probably the number one news that came out of SmackDown.
That was the biggest thing that happened.
Look at this. Jungle Boy comes down and saves him.
Jungle Boy coming out to attack.
That's just a weird person to come down. Like just some random...
No, they had that one match, remember? They just had a match together and he won.
The
and
Battle
Christian
Royale
was like,
and all that.
So amazing. Robbie's is in the chat again. Robbie says Christian Cage rolling back the years in this match. Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all know HC is back in the chat. Guess who's back? HC?
Back again. Tell a friend.
Miro versus Dark Order's Evil Uno is on tonight.
Evil Uno gonna get his ass handed to him.
We'll hear from the
Pinnacle.
Ooh, ouch. And they're, whatchamacallit?
Leyla
Hirsch versus Nyla Rhodes is happening tonight.
Leyla Hirsch is going to get hurt.
Hangman Page and the Dark Order's 10 versus Brian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs tonight.
They're also going to get
Sting and Darby Allin have an announcement tonight.
Are they getting a divorce, you think?
Cody Rhodes with Tony Schiavone is now up next.
It's Cody.
Later on, we're going to have up next the Young Bucks and Brandon Cutler versus PAC, Penta El Zero Miedo, and Eddie Kingston. That's what's happening there. Old Brandon Cutler is going to be out there. Maybe he's not going to have his weird mask thing on his face. Because he's weird. HC's like, it's been a while. Yes, it's been a while since we've seen you around. How's things going, man?
Been a minute. Who was there wrestling? Who was that team?
The Young Bucks and Brandon Cutler. Pickle says, something tells me a tag match will be made next week. Jungle Boy and Christian versus H2O or whatever Dalitha says.
H2O. Exactly, it'll be H2O.
Who are they?
The Hybrid 2?
Oh, the Hybrid 2 people. They're irrelevant.
The nobodies that'll never...
They're irrelevant, so I don't like... And I really try to remember the names of the places and stuff, or people and groups and wrestlers and things like that, but sometimes they're just irrelevant to me, so I don't really remember their faces and their names very well. Robbie's like, Travis contemplating clean shaving after seeing Otis looking all fresh-faced.
Yeah, just sexy like that. Mandy kicking herself. After leaving SmackDown. She's probably begging to be drafted back over there now.
Probably. Okay, old ladies again. Queen bees, huh? That one I went to with old ladies, with all the old ladies. It was weird. Satyendra is in the chat. Hey, Satyendra, nice to see you back again. Yeah, we recognize you. Nice to see you back in our chat.
Thanks
for a
hanging
minute.
Out with us.
People says lime-colored flippy jobbers.
Yes.
Right? Like nobody knows who they really are, and they really are bad at their jobs. Just kidding.
And Angelico's like a submission specialist too, so it's even weirder because he doesn't look like a submission specialist.
Oh, he really tried to do some submission holds on Christian. Not.
He's from Australia, but he trained in Mexico.
Ooh. He's from Russia. Just kidding. I don't know where you said. Moscow?
I said Australia.
Oh, he's from Australia. Oh.
Moscow, Australia.
Same thing. It's around the same, like, area on the
It
globe.
snows in both places. It's fine.
They may not be in the same hemisphere, but they're in the same section of the globe.
Right.
Of the world, so they're fine.
They share a time zone along the way.
At least one. Is this whatchamacallit?
High School Musical.
The West Side Story again? Just kidding.
Uh-uh.
I have no idea. In the Heights.
In the Heights.
West Side Story. It's basically
Remind me
that.
of the West Side Story.
Tickets on sale
Growing
now.
up in Spanish Harlem.
Got some Florida, then they got Texas, and then they got...
July 14th.
That's why, because they're going July 7th, they're on the road, and maybe that's why they might not have one that week before. That makes sense. Maybe they'll be...
I'm okay with this. Traveling. They're going to start...
And so they're
obviously,
like, we'll
they're beating WWE to the punch.
Yes.
Love it.
Pico's like, oh, geography is hard. Ruskies and kangaroos. I just didn't hear him right. That's my fault. Senor Jaden's in the chat.
Oh, debut next week.
Ew.
Oh, no. QT Marshall.
Who is it?
What? Arn Anderson's son?
Wow.
He better be big. Like, he better look like his dad did in the freaking 80s.
He's coming out. You'll get to see. Jane says, hey, I just wanted to say I feel bad for you guys because you have to watch Raw every Monday. Aw, that's really nice of you.
It's tough.
That's really hard.
You know, I dreaded tonight worse than I dreaded Raw. And it's two good shows, but it's 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I was really worried about tonight, but the first two went by pretty quick. I did not look at my watch once until the end.
Right.
And AEW flies normally.
Yeah.
So it'll be bedtime.
They usually have a lot of action. They do have some talking stuff. Like they're going to have an announcement with Sting and Darby, and they have this talking and stuff like that. But most of the time they don't.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I want to know what's happening here.
Yeah.
It's not.
Brock Anderson is a tiny little boy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. He looks like he just came from his accounting classes.
Right? He's like, well, I just got done playing tennis. I got to run over there. I got to stop by for my dad.
Well, I came from the yacht club.
Oh, and by the way, he's nowhere near as big as his dad. Still. His dad would probably still kick his ass. He looks like his Ole Anderson.
Maybe it's really his kid. Just kidding.
Right? Well, they did tour together. And then...
HD says it's been a while since I watched WWE after the
Iron doesn't want
much good talent.
Iron doesn't want to take any attention away from his son, so he made him go over by Cody.
Right.
He kind of looks like it, but his arms look like noodles.
18 minutes late. Aw, that's okay. Thanks
Noodle
for joining
arms.
us, though. We're watching some AEW right now. We have Cody Rhodes out here with Tony Schiavone giving his information and debuting introduction to Brock Anderson.
Where is Vindicator when we need him the most?
Oh my God, right?
I kind of need that negativity right now.
You need the negativity. You need somebody else to be negative so you can be like, oh, he's not that bad. No, really. You're like, that's the outfit I'd wear. I'm just kidding. At my yacht club.
It's crazy how much he does look like his dad, except for he has no muscle. None, and I'm not just saying that. His calves are tiny. His arms are tiny.
You're telling me that he forgot to work out in the gym when he
forgot to work out at all.
He's like, well, I really want to be in a wrestling thing, but I forgot how to work out. HJ says, like, why would you fire Samoa Joe?
Probably just because he wanted to wrestle. They probably is more along the lines of letting him go.
Yeah.
Than firing him. I doubt he called him in his office and said, you're out of here. You know, it was more of like, hey, you can't be cleared. Every time we clear you, you get hurt. We're not going to allow you to wrestle. Do you want to be here? No.
Right.
And then they let him walk.
God, seriously. This outfit just kills me. It's like I just came from my what do you call that place? Your club?
Yeah.
What do you call those?
Just the club, like a private club. It's a country club.
Yeah, that's a country club.
I'm a member of a country club.
This guy looks like it, but not in that sense. Piccolo says, did they pick a caddy off the golf course? No, he looks like he went there to be a part of it.
Look how much wider his dad is than him.
Okay, his dad's an old man too, so he's probably a little bit fat. I'm not saying that
shoulders?
he's fat. I'm just saying that, you know.
Yeah, Iron's fat in the shoulders.
He has some beef to him from other stuff, but he's got little love handles going on there. Little chunk.
Right.
He's
Iron was known as the Enforcer. Would you think of that guy as the Enforcer?
His son?
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't even see him as a bouncer.
It's Marshall. It's Michelle. He wants to be called Michelle.
It's Michelle.
It's Michelle. QT Marshall is now Michelle.
QT Michelle.
That's what he's being called. Brian's like, sorry I did not join for SmackDown. I was doing some stuff. No worries. We're glad to see you now. Thanks for being with us. Alita says he does look like Oli. Oh no. Terrible. Let's start the rumors now, everybody. He's not really Iron's kid. HC's like, you could have fired Curtis Axel since...
he's gone already.
Curtis Axel's been gone for a long time.
I wish Curtis would show up here. I think Curtis Axel could do really good things.
Rosella's like, how you just started, right? We started for this one for AEW.
We had done SmackDown right before this, so we switched over real quick.
We've had one match on tonight so far with Christian and Angelico. And he's like, you want to have a match right now with a strap?
Oh, he's taking his belt off, too.
He's got to
They're getting naked. He's getting it back in.
He's like, let me...
Oh, you whipped Oli! Or Iron, sorry.
Oh, he's like,
Iron Son takes it down. Brock!
Anderson.
I was like, Brock, huh?
I know, when he said that, and then there was a pause, and I was like...
Anderson.
And then he said that, and I'm like, oh.
Anticlimactic son of a bitch.
We have Kyle McKay in the chat.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle says AEW is better.
AEW is good, isn't it?
It is good.
It's a good
Nothing
show.
wrong with it. He's like, dude, did you make me bleed my own blood?
Brock Anderson.
It's like, it's Michelle.
QT Michelle.
QT Michelle. Up there, looking at his nose like somebody made him bleed his own blood. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Brandon Cutler in action tonight, guys.
Brian's like, holy fuck, you guys joined 2 years ago?
Getting close.
Yeah.
It'll be our
August will be 2 years.
Our 2 years was when we started this. I had started the channel a little bit before then, but...
Yeah, we started doing live streams about 2 years ago.
Yep, in August. First weekend of August.
Yes.
So, we're getting close.
And we have our
bastard.
3-on-3. We've got PAC.
El Pinto.
Whatever. And Eddie Kingston against the Young Bucks and Brandon Cutler. I have a feeling that these guys might win this because Brandon Cutler might get the pin.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be the one
But who's going to pin him? PAC?
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston's going to get it? You think they're going to give him the
No,
pin
it'll
fight?
probably be PAC. PAC has the only real finisher.
I was going to say, like, who's going to get the pin? Like, Penta could, because he has pretty good
Eddie
stuff.
Kingston's going to be doing the damage, though.
Yes.
He's the enforcer, the new enforcer.
No, totally no.
Not Brock Anderson.
Not Brock Anderson.
Iron's like, I really like this Brock Lesnar guy. I'm going to name my kid after him.
It's a good name. I really like this name. Results like does a WWE game. You're doing a WWE game?
Oh.
Because, like, who else has a kid back there? Paul White?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
He definitely ain't going to be as big as his dad. This trailer park reject.
Oh my god, seriously. Like,
Eddie Kingston, seriously, man.
he looks like he should be in a trailer park, right? Like, sitting in, like, a weird chair that's all broken up. Drinking a beer with a dirty, raggedy hat.
With, like, hanging out with, like, a 14-year-old girl.
Ew! That's, like, the neighbor. I'm kidding.
That's, like, in a halter top or something. Like, you're like... This is just prison written all over it.
Brian's like, for me, nah. Nah, for you, what? Nah? What? Alita's like, and I joined a year ago, really? Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
Well, happy year anniversary for you.
Nick,
Awesome
Matt
to have
Jackson,
you with us for so long.
the Young Bucks.
These weirdos and their weird outfits and their weird moves.
Brandon Cutler, I don't know what he's doing. Videoing it?
I guess.
You're in the match, dude.
Okay, so I don't understand why he has that face thing on.
Maybe he broke his nose. We've seen
And
it
he's
before.
going to be wrestling?
It might have happened a long time. He might be better.
Okay, well, his face is stupid with it on.
They don't really show you a lot what happens behind the scenes in AEW. You just kind of figure it out on the go.
Like, oh, he.
So I'm watching it with the experience of years of wrestling, and so it's like, maybe that's what's happening.
Pico is like Kitty Pool Kingston with a 12-pack of Natty Light. Hey, Travis likes that.
Hey, that was some good stuff.
That was his beer.
I also lived in a trailer park. That's fine.
All works.
I wasn't hanging out with 14-year-old girls, though.
Ew,
unless
no.
I was 14, and I did.
I don't think you ever hung out with 14-year-old girls.
probably not.
No, maybe. You could have. When your sister was 14.
Right.
That was probably the
And I
only
was
time
7.
you ever hung out with 14-year-old girls at that time. Because by the time you were 14, you were hanging out with 17-year-old girls.
Right.
Because you hung out with your cousins.
Older people,
friends.
I had to lie about my age all the time. I never had a childhood.
Right? It's like childhood. Done. Gone.
I played with G.I. Joe guys and them boobies. It was quite a jump.
Because, like, Natty Lights are great for beer pong.
Uh-huh. And it has to be Natty Light, too. Natty Ice is, that's a hard one to swallow.
Brian's like,
Either that or the Hurricanes. You guys drink Hurricane?
Ooh.
I mean, obviously, OE was
They
the
lived
shit.
through hurricanes. Does that count?
OE was the shiznit when I was in high school. We would seriously fill fridges up with it because Dr. Dre did. And so we would do that.
Oh, jeez. Rosella says, is it AEW right now?
It is right now.
Right
Brandon
now.
Cutler just got thrown into the ring.
Brian Keller didn't know what he was doing, and PAC's going to get him.
PAC just took a back elbow to
still
him.
wearing that stupid face guard on
Yeah, he
his
just got
face.
punched in the face, so I
And
doubt
he's
there's something
wearing
wrong
a
with it.
dumbass tracksuit out there. Like,
That's what he wrestles in. Brandon Cutler is a stud. It's not dumb.
He did not wrestle in this before when he wrestled, and he had paint on his face before.
Well, he also wrestled, and
So
I
now
don't
all
know
of a
how
sudden
he even
he's,
joined
like,
the clique.
Better?
How did this even happen?
I don't know. Did they, like...
I've watched every episode. I've not missed one since
Maybe
the
it
show
happened on Dark or something?
came out, and all of a sudden he was with the Bucks, and... Uh-oh! Make a wish. If they pull on your ballies.
And he's like, hey,
he's going to headbutt his dick. Oh, he kicked him in the balls.
Ow. Ew.
A fork in the road, they call that?
A fork in the road. Alita's like, hurricanes are the shit.
Old hurricane.
He's like, my butt. My hole. My hole.
The perineum.
My hole.
That's that little skin between your privates.
Is that what that is?
The perineum. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. That's his perineum that's happening. He's like, oh my god, keep my faceplate on my face.
All right.
I don't think he was prepared.
Penta's going to chop him. This is going to hurt. Oh!
I don't think he was prepared. He came out doing videos and shit.
He didn't warm up, even though he's in a tracksuit.
At all. Like at all.
He's obviously their weak link. This is ridiculous. It's like having a manager in there wrestling with you. Like Selena Vega or something. Lana.
Hey, Lana was getting better.
I'm in the men's division. But yeah.
Oh. She was so getting better, though. She was actually doing a good job.
Yeah, she might show up on AEW TV. She does have an acquaintance there.
She does.
It'd probably make more sense for her just to go do something else, though.
I think she's
an actress. And
I think she should just go find something else to do.
She's got a TikTok channel.
Get out of wrestling and not be involved in it. Let her husband do the wrestling stuff and her find somewhere else.
She can sit in the audience.
I agree. I mean, not that she wasn't getting better, but
AEW is not going to use them right because AEW doesn't like pretty women. Their whole thing is based around ugly women.
It is. It's
right?
ugly women
and not
who they
ugly.
say are talented.
Right, and it's about talent, not looks. I get
it. And it's like, what the fuck ever.
They're trying
the pretty ones are talented. Why wouldn't you use them?
Right, Anna Jay.
Right? When she was healthy. Tay Conte. Really good. And pretty.
Right. Britt Baker, not so pretty, but she's got a good body. But yeah, she's good, I guess.
Allie's good.
Allie's good.
So.
Penelope, not so much. She is a pretty one, so I guess they kind of do it.
Right. Alita's like Jim
Statlander.
Cornette. Piccolo's like, at least Lana can take bumps. Right?
Yeah.
She was thrown through 9 tables.
Yeah, never got to 10, though.
And they had a storyline with her. Her and Naomi were doing so good, and so I don't understand why they got rid of her. It just made no sense to me.
Contracts could have coming up or something. Who knows? But what we do know is that if she showed up, she would probably do all right. Jackson tripped.
On purpose? Or
I don't know if
that
was on purpose or not, but it doesn't matter. He's outside now.
Yeah, he got kicked out. Pac helped him.
The orc. We were talking about Lord of the Rings earlier, and now we get a witness. This guy didn't even have to put makeup on.
He didn't. He could have just been an orc without the makeup.
I think he was. Wasn't he their leader?
Oh, he might have been. No, he's not tall enough.
He didn't take Frodo?
He's not tall enough.
Or Bobo, or whatever the hell their name was. No, it was Frodo.
Frodo.
For after the spider incident.
It was like, oh, you're on again. Haha. Yeah, we're back.
We're on all night. We're going to be here till 12 o'clock Eastern time.
We're going to be here forever.
10 o'clock your time.
Yeah, it's because AEW is not doing their Wednesday shows.
Look at that chair. That's not even a steel chair Eddie Kingston's bringing. He's bringing in like a real chair.
He's like, excuse me, I really need to have this patio furniture on here. This goes to my deck chair, my deck stuff at home. It doesn't all match. The table's really low, but this chair was for free in somebody's house, so I just took it. I found it in a dumpster.
She got her goal.
Why was she sitting up doing it? Why wasn't she just laying down? She could have grabbed it a lot easier.
I know.
People are weird.
Keep that bitch on her back.
In a hammock. Just tie her up. Nobody knows.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, we got Pat getting thrown in the corner by one of the Jacksons. Who is the light-haired one? Matt?
Nick
dyed his hair white color.
Right? That's Nick, right? Like I'm right.
The redheaded one or whatever he is. The one that, like, his hair color reminds me of Heath Slater. Like, from the back.
Right.
It's creepy as fuck to me. I'm like...
Mr. Golden Gloves.
Like, why is your hair color like Heath Slater's? I don't like it.
Heath Slater does want to fight Jake Paul. That's one they should make happen. But right now he's on a roll with the UFC fighters. But he should do a couple wrestlers. I think that would be fun. And I hope he just overlooks Heath, because Heath will knock him out.
Right.
Heath is like a national champion, not a regional champion, a national champion Golden Glove boxer. So I'd want him to sign the contract first and then find that information out.
Ah.
Like, oh, I have to fight a real boxer. That would be kind of cool. I'd like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Heath, because Heath would win.
True.
And he's a big, strong guy, too. So.
Right. Eddie Kingston's like, why are you cheating over here? He's like, I ain't doing nothing. I was being innocent. He's like, I need you to do my stuff on here, over here, while I'm over here.
And
holding on to him.
And he's got kids.
I'm stretching my back.
Look at that. Thank you. They're saying thank you. Thumbs up and everything.
And the ref's like, Eddie, you can't do this. Get back to your corner.
Eddie Kingston just always screwing it up for everybody.
But the Jacksons are cheating. And he's
But
like, oh, hey, I didn't notice what was going on.
That's the distraction. This is old school wrestling. This is the wrestling I grew up with. You don't see it in WWE. They don't do that distraction.
Make it so the ref doesn't pay attention to what's happening. You're distracting the ref, and your own guy is getting beat up.
Beat up for it.
And why wouldn't you say what's going on?
Right, because he won't listen to you. You could. They're like, and the referee's like, get out, get out, get out, and they're right in your face.
Maybe he should go around to the other side.
Okay, then
so that the ref has his eyes, and be like, see, I told you.
Yeah.
Just one time. Come on, guys. Just once.
But that's not
all the time. Just once.
That's not how it's drawn up.
Right? Ayla's like, hey, Talitha, there's Fat Lisa. I didn't know he'd be here, even though I know all about where he goes. Haha. I know, right? You're like Picola's stalker.
All right, Jackson's throwing him PAC right into the corner.
Rosella's like, that hurt. That hurt. Right? Lots of hurt and hurricanes and stuff. Elita's like, Fiend, where are you? Yeah, we lost him. We lost the Nightmare Fiend from Alabama. And Piccolo's like, uh-oh, Ayla, don't be telling people my business. Ayla's like, right, laughing. Haha. Ew, he hurt his gut balls. I don't know what that is.
Like a kidney stone or something? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. He was holding his guts, so. Ayla's like, shh, delete that.
PAC, reach out!
What? I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Why is it PAC tagging? There he goes. There's a hot tag. Here comes
forgot.
Eddie.
Eddie's like, I gotcha.
The Trailer Park Reject here.
He's like, I'll smack y'all in the face.
One of the best talkers in the world on the microphone, by the way.
Rawr, he says. He's like, I got my big old belly in the face.
So I do not mind Eddie at all, but he does look
and when he can do some moves, he does pretty good.
They had him in the top 10 of wrestlers all of last year. ESPN, or not ESPN. The other one. Sports Illustrated had him at a top 10 wrestler last year.
Really?
In the world.
I mean, I get it to a certain
No, you don't.
Once he gets going, he's good, but they beat him up so much you don't see it. Like, he doesn't have athleticism by any chance. No. But you know what I mean? Like, he did some moves that were really good, and he didn't botch them. Like some of those guys do.
Oh!
Like, that's awesome. But that's Penta. He can do shit like that.
Yes, he's
especially
one of the
with
best
the Bucks
in the world.
because they're high-flying weirdos, too. He's like, oh, hear it?
Cierro Miedo.
Oh, Brandon Cutler with a trip. Oh, he's holding him. Oh, he kicked his own dude in his face with his broken face.
Penta.
Penta's like, I got you.
Oh, backstabber.
He's like, here, have your dude back. He's like, I got you, too. They do some funky moves.
Oh.
What was that?
A little powerbomb.
Oh,
twist,
Brandon got out of his, I got hurt and thrown some dude at me. Had a dead body thrown at me earlier, and I'm cool now, though. It's fine. It's fine.
Here comes PAC. PAC's almost explosive with every step that he takes. Just like a gymnast.
Yes, he's very
bouncy
on his balls.
On every
balls
step.
of his feet. Wow,
because he is a gymnast.
They're giving the Jackson the royal treatment.
Yep. He's going to get black arrowed.
Maybe. Kingston's
oh, no, like, he got up.
Ooh.
Eddie with a clothesline. Like a bulldog clothesline. Eddie's like, keep bringing it.
He's like, bonk me in the brain. I don't have one, so it doesn't matter. He's like, Eddie. Cousin Eddie.
Right.
That's who he reminds me.
He is Cousin Eddie with a haircut.
He's Cousin Eddie. Out there in his weird-ass short bathrobe, drinking his...
Where's Chevy Chase?
Smoking his cigar, drinking his beer in the morning, scratching himself. Having his...
What the hell's his name in that? Chevy Chase? Clark.
Yeah. I was going to say Sparky, but that's his nickname.
Sparky. Clark Griswold.
He's like, well, all right.
Here we go.
I'll do some high flying here. Nobody's around.
He's going to land this.
Is he? I think he's going to get his knees up or he's going to move. Oh, he got it.
But he... Oh, and the brutalizer.
Like,
why didn't he just pin him?
Are these the active people? I wasn't paying attention.
Is he tapping?
Active.
He hadn't tapped yet. Nick kicked him. Oh, he didn't break it!
Kick him. Eddie, come on, get up, get him. He's like, I'll let him get it one more time.
He won't break. Then Eddie's gonna get him.
Wow!
Drop kick.
And he had to let go, though. Because, like, it's sort of quiet here. My roommate and his girlfriend had a date night, finally. So I'm here bored. Well, I'm sorry that we're not as entertaining.
Oh, we're pretty
as
entertaining.
But we're trying. You can't be bored if you're on here with us. Well, it's like, this match is great.
It is
pretty
fantastic. Good. AEW just knows how to put on a show. Slow and steady. Oh,
like,
rolls
look
up
behind you. Quick
and grab the tights. No!
He got out. He rolled over. Ooh.
Super kick. Missed it.
Well, he's like, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. He's like, whatever. I'm going to kick you in the balls.
Kick you in the stomach balls.
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Uh-oh.
Where's Eddie?
Oh, double kicks.
They both kicked him. That's
PAC's
not cool.
Done.
Where's Penta? Where's Eddie? What happened to all these guys? Where'd they go? Where are they?
They're going to have to do the double lawnmower
So they're going to
pole.
let Brandon come in and do
nothing. And he missed with the
he fell
savage
down.
elbow.
He's the active guy.
Eddie Kingston.
He's like, hurry, get him.
That's it. And
there
we called this.
It was PAC. It wasn't Eddie. I called it that.
That's what I
said it was PAC that would do it, but you said Eddie. I said, who's going to do it?
Well, I did.
PAC
I did say that it would be PAC because he's the only one with a finisher before it started. But he didn't use his finisher.
He didn't. He let Eddie.
Oh, Anderson and Gallo down there, the Good Brothers.
Oh, the Good Brothers out there. Old what's his face? He's like, I don't need a tan. I just have whatchamacallits, tattoos all up and down my arms.
John Moxley. Or was that Frank Kazarian?
Frank Kazarian?
I thought that was John Mox. It's Frank Kazarian. Never mind. Not as exciting. Gallows is a big, goofy dude,
He's
isn't
a big, goofy dude with this really long earring in his ear.
And maybe it's because of his pants.
I hope that doesn't ever get ripped out because that looks very painful if it does.
Oh, took his head off with that lariat.
It was like, you should have went with them.
On their date.
On their date is the third wheel. People was like, they're watching The Conjuring. I'm good. No scary movies for me.
Three's a company, too.
That kind of thing? Yeah, no. Like, I'd be like, no. Because, she's all like, ew! And then she's all like cuddling up to him, and you're over there like screaming in your popcorn by yourself. That's no fun.
You're like, can I cuddle with her too?
Rosella's like, a WWE game. I got one of them. Sweet. That's awesome. Nice. Roberto's like, hello again. Hello. 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 Because, like, do the Good Brothers fight in AEW?
A little bit here and there, but never a match.
They don't have matches, but they come in
and they fight.
They're like Don Callis' bitches. And so Don
they've never had a match.
Snaps his fingers, and he's like, okay, I need my bitches out here. And then the Good Brothers come running in and beat other people up because the Jacksons can't do it themselves anymore because they're a bunch of pussies because they're bad guys. And that's what I've noticed about bad guys.
The bad guys always have to be.
They're always pussies, and they have to cheat. And they
it's part of being
never
a heel.
Can do anything themselves. I hate you and Kenny. I just want Kenny to lose the belt. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Ooh.
We watched that live on pay-per-view. We watch a lot of pay-per-views in this house.
Yes, lots of them. A lot of pay-per-views all the time. Lolita's like, that's Jesse style. What's Jesse style?
Triple dating? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know who Jesse is.
Our stuff. We did it.
I know Jesse's girl's got it going on. Oh, wait, no. Jesse has a girl, and I want her.
Yes. So she must have it on.
Jesse's
going
girl.
on. Because everybody wants Jesse's girl. What's the other one? Is there another Jesse?
It wasn't
another
Jesse.
Jesse song that has a gun?
Janie.
Oh, Janie has a gun.
Janie's got a gun.
Not sure why Janie has a gun. I never understood that part of the song. Why does Janie have a gun?
Janie's got a gun.
But why?
What did her daddy do?
Why?
Because she's killing people because she was molested as a child.
Oh, is that what it's about? Alita says Jesse Ventura.
Oh, Jesse the Body Ventura.
I got it. Piccolo says, oh, the tie-dye like Jesse Ventura. Ah, Piccolo's like, he stole it from superstar Billy Graham.
He sure did. He took that style, but I love both of those guys.
So I see what you're saying. What's his face of the Good Brothers was wearing a tie-dye rainbowy shirt. Alita's like,
Gallows.
Suicide song. Janie's got a gun.
Janie's got a gun. It's funny in that one spoof. Janie's got a gun. And the police like tackle her. She's just out on the field just minding her own business. It's a spoof, obviously.
This lady on the Honey Bunch of the Boat, she's been in a few of their commercials. She's funny. Did you hear her sing that little song? That's funny. Did you pick our child up? Nope. Forgot that.
Got the food,
What's a
though.
kid? I got that fucking food, though. This is why they shouldn't have children. Just kidding.
Old Jamie.
Why is he signing people's hats that don't want it?
It is Thursday.
Yeah, we don't want you anymore. Go away.
Mm-mm.
I think they don't like Jamie anymore.
Jamie.
They tried to replace him out of the other one. He wasn't in it either.
Jamie's
and
one
they
of the
were
best.
like, oh my gosh. I don't know, he's kind of a dick.
That's what I like about him. He's like a Roman Reigns
Because he
type.
doesn't know how to do his job.
I like when he's just driving
Oh,
around
I
in a
forgot
car.
about this talking segment. The Pinnacle has a talking segment,
Who gives
too.
away free wood?
He's all eating and then takes a nap in her car. I was like, who drives around that much that they're eating and taking naps?
Maybe they're driving to a different state.
On the same day. And then she dropped him out of her car at a bus stop with all that wood. He's not going to be able to get that on the bus. I don't think they allow that on the bus. Can you take wood on the bus? Will they think you're going to try to start it on fire? I mean, come on. Seriously. I never rode buses.
I have never ridden a city bus.
We do not have a very large city transportation here in our city. So I've never had to ride a bus. I rode a bus to school, but it's not the same. Ayla said, it's no suicide lyrics. What did her daddy do? What did he put you through? They said when Janie was arrested, they found him underneath a train. But man, he had it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely not about suicide, that's for sure. It's about killing other people for doing bad to you. Don't do that. Work out your problems differently. Do not go around shooting people for it. Now that Janie's got a gun, she ain't never gonna be the same. The cops are coming now. Okay, his partner has growing out his hair. So it's so creepy because it's all fluffy and weird looking. Look at it.
Right. Looking like a normal.
I've got a family. He's like Heath Slater. He got fucking kids. Oh, wow. He don't have a family, so he don't give a shit. I don't have a family either, and I don't care about any of you. Just kidding. Pickle is like, she put a bullet in his brain. Run away from the pain. There you go. Lisa says, you never seen the interview about that song? Never.
No.
I've never
I
seen
grew up
it.
in that era, and I didn't see it. Maybe I did when I was a kid. I don't remember.
I've never seen the interview.
Why is this here?
Why is this here? Why'd you came? Why'd you came?
Right. That's what she said. I'm just kidding.
I was like,
Sean
I'm just
Spears.
repeating lyrics. Pickle's like, did everyone have an Aerosmith and Led Zeppelin phase?
No,
I did not.
Aerosmith I loved. Led Zeppelin never got into it. I do like the Stairway to Heaven song. It was kind of our like grade school makeout song. Yes, I said grade school makeout song.
Ew.
We had like some very
Gross. Boys had total cooties in grade school.
we had very grown up friends that we hung out with.
He has PTSD now. He's like, I'm a hero. We ain't finished. They're like, dude, you need to calm down and go to the corner. It was like, is it a phase? I don't know. Are you still into Aerosmith and shit?
Aerosmith is fantastic.
It was like, I had a metal phase, period.
Old metal
that you
phase.
stayed in, or you had for a second and then left. just kidding. He's gonna keep it going, and he's totally there for it if they do. They're like, let's have Wardlow talk. That sounds like a great idea.
He's good at it.
Ooh.
They're gonna do it in an octagon.
Ooh, rings, freezers, football fields. Alita's like, I stayed. He stayed in the metal phase.
Nothing wrong with metal. I liked a lot of those bands in the 80s.
It was like, I listened to everything.
Bands.
I was just listening to the Mamas and the Papas a while ago.
I like them.
I listen to a lot of different genres too.
I just try to do 70s and 60s rock most of the time, but I do listen to 80s metal. Quiet Riot was like the shiznit when I was tiny in the 80s.
Yes. Ooh, grew up idolizing him.
And then Vanilla Ice Baby, that's the cherry on top. It's the greatest song ever.
Totally. Ayla knows all about it. Stop. Collaborate and listen.
Ice back.
Could be totally done as that stupid, that one. That a boat to China. And your laundry done. Ayla's like, I was jamming American Pie this morning.
I do that one all the time, too.
Gross. Was it warm? Because I've heard things.
Like warm apple pie.
Peagle says, yeah, I listen to everything too, but not current radio stuff. I even listen to current radio stuff.
I haven't listened to the radio since probably about 2001.
The only reason why I listen to current radio stuff is because of his daughter, and I turn it to that station a lot when I would go up and pick her up or bring her back. So I've listened to a lot of nowadays things. Rosella says, is Durr got to be AWE after this one? Is Doctor got to be
Dr. Britt Baker.
AWWE after this one?
Maybe Britt Baker going to WWE after her time in AEW?
Maybe. I'm not sure if that's the question. Maybe. Could be.
I mean, hypothetically, if that's your question, yeah, I could see her in WWE at some point.
Ayla says, Travis and I said Ice is back at the same time. Oh, you guys are like married now. That's gross. Because you're like related.
What's that thing you say and then you say Jinx?
You owe me a soda?
You owe me soda.
Jinx, you owe me a soda! To the two people that don't drink soda.
You owe me a bottle of water.
You owe me a bottle of water. Travis, bottle of water. Ayla, coffee.
Hey, there's Jericho.
Oh, goody. We're going to do it again. What is it that they want? Respect? Is that what they want this time?
Maybe
I have
keep
no
their...
idea what's going on. I'm lost in all this. It was like we're like twins, but he's like drastically older than me.
Yeah. Like 12,
You're gonna be walking
like
home.
12 years.
Is he gonna beat up his car? Oh, is that their car? It's a limo.
Oh, shit. Dang, they got some big money. They got WWE type money. Is that a rental? Hopefully they got the insurance.
Well, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't have license plates on it, so I don't think it matters. Ew, dude.
It's a stereotype thing there.
He's like shanking the tires.
Right, prison shank.
Like, seriously. Like, you've probably been in prison.
No.
It was like only 12 years. I was thinking 35 to 40.
Yeah.
What was it?
That I'm older than her.
Oh. Jeez, how old do you think he is? Like 80? My God, woman.
I'm older than her grandma, but I'm her grandma's kid.
So you are your own grandpa?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, they're forklifting it.
He's going to hit it with the forks that high. That'll hurt you. Don't do that. You'll get hurt.
Why are you guys upset? Oh, jeez.
Like, rip the side panel off the car.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real, all right.
But is the inside of it real?
It might just not be done or something. I don't know if the engine's
like it's
in it.
Real. That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't look real. Like, look at the inside. It's not, like...
Done?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it might just be a shell or something. I don't know.
It's like those... You know, on the movies, they don't really have real ones. They have, like their models or whatever made for it. Like, they don't really wreck real vehicles. Like, they're, like, made up weird.
Yeah, that's real. That looks like
it was, like, 76. Oh, you thought he was 76. That's not very nice at all. It's kind of rude.
Oh, he wants... No.
What?
He wants him now. You don't want to go after him. Or was he he was talking to MJF, right?
Yeah, Maxwell.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Jacob Frawley. Up next
he beats
is
him.
Miro versus the Dark Order's Evil Uno for the TNT Championship.
MJF wins that fight.
He better win that fight. If not, then he's a puss.
Who was that?
Miro versus
Uno.
Dark Order's Evil Uno. Why would you care? This is stupid. I don't get it. Yeah, like the joke, because then we could all laugh, but no. You
can't show us the joke.
Why not?
Because you're supposed to just laugh because it's funny.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That's not funny. That's just stupid.
I think we need to get a fridge
cracked ice
that does the ice that's round, and you knock on the glass and you can see in it.
Yeah, sure.
And it's LG, so it's got to be good.
We could just put it in a whole different room in our tiny little house. So it would fit because it's like half the size of my kitchen.
I think I have an idea for that. I'll cut a hole in the floor. And we'll hook it to an elevator type system. And then you just push a button and it comes up. You get what you need, and you push the button and it goes back down.
Into the basement?
Yeah.
Into the laundry room area? That's great. So you're like, well, I can't do the laundry anymore.
You just have to open the fridge.
As he throws himself into the window and dies. Because you know that's what's going to happen.
He's on the window-sill. He can't fly into the window. He's there.
Oh, look at him. Look at that sky blue. And then later on he comes back and runs into the window and dies because your freaking shit looks like the sky. It's probably not the smartest thing to do in life. They are not having picture-in-picture right now because we ended on a stupid talk.
There is no match going on. We are coming back with Miro and Evil Uno, though, and that should be interesting. Miro's going to just decimate him.
I hope so.
He will. Uno will do a little bit, but not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a lizard that does one arm stuff. If I see a lizard in the wild, I catch it. I can't help it. I'm still a kid at heart.
So what happens is the rocks are really hot, and so that's how they cool off. They do one leg in the back leg, and then they do the other side.
Okay.
That's why they do that. You'll see them in the desert like that. Anyways, Piccolo says hidden passageways like a creepy mansion, but have it lead to a speakeasy.
Exactly.
We need a bigger house. If we're going to do stuff like that. That kind of shit doesn't work on small stuff. So what happened is that, you know, I think that Jericho didn't keep his arms in when he fell. And so he had his arms out, and that's how he hurt himself. So instead of keeping his arms in like he should have. Pickle's like, I'll be your part-time bartender.
this.
Sweet, you gonna drive or fly to Idaho all the time? It was like, didn't you catch a bunch of baby rattlesnakes when we lived on Nora?
I did. I caught all of them because I am not scared of snakes.
Were those the ones that were living in the shed?
Mm-hmm. Caught every single one of those little bastards. I even caught the parent. The big snake.
Just stay home.
You sound like it.
That you're stupid?
They were worried about this. And now they're trying to write it so it's not that.
They're like, oh, I'm butthurt. I want to prove it to myself.
Just stay home. One time.
Fine, I will stay home, and if you get your ass beat, then it's on you. Good job.
This thing's coming.
After he loses. And then he's going to come out and point and laugh at him. And that's what you get for not having me around. It was like, I kind of remember that. I remember we had a lot of snakes out there, though. Yeah, and dangerous snakes that they didn't want baby kids around, probably.
You know,
like, we don't want kids around this, though.
We had this huge backyard. It was an acre. And they built houses back there now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's like a side road to get to them.
Not
What
surprising.
the heck? I was looking at it on Google Maps the
Were
other
ya?
day.
That's what happens when people sell shit.
Right next to the house. There was a house, and right in between the two houses, there's a road now.
That's funny.
I'm like, what the hell?
It's Meg's pill time.
Oh, I know what that is. I heard other noise.
Oh, he was probably shaking. Like, flipping, shaking his head. Miro's gonna find out some shit. That's what's gonna happen. Ooh, how devious he can be with his evil Uno.
Alexa, stop.
I was like, I always had dead birds in my pool. The house we almost bought was right next to it.
Huh. Yeah, I like that neighborhood. It's changed a lot now, though. I was looking over there, and whole neighborhood's changed.
Yeah. But not in a bad way. Not like bad. Mm-mm. Like just more people living
Yeah, just
there.
more houses. It was country.
More houses and stuff.
It was country.
Yeah. Why would you have dead birds in your pool? Because they died and fell in the pool?
Who knows?
That's weird. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of a creepy thing. You're like,
yeah, we did have two dogs. We did have two little dogs that could catch birds. They were very athletic. One was a dingo. Dingo ate her baby.
That's a true story.
It's a true story.
It is a true
brake,
story.
son.
That's a true story. It really is a true story, by the way. That is actually true. And
story.
Nobody believed her. They thought she was crazy, and then they proved that that it happened. Like, she was ridiculed for years because of it. Like,
Look at that. Miro just tossed the belt to the referee, jumped over the top rope, grabbed his belt back.
And he's like, look who I am!
Look at my muscle. It's all broken. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be attached. It's disgusting.
It's so creepy. It's like this tennis ball.
It's detached. If you look at his left arm, that's what he's supposed to look like. So if anybody wonders what's wrong with Miro's right bicep, it's not because it's built like that. It's because he's torn it and has not got it fixed. He did it in WWE about 5, 7, 10 years ago. Now
Yeah, it's been a long time. It was like Dolbear.
Dolbear, yeah. Across the
When
top.
I was a kid, it was empty. I don't know. I just remember dead birds in the pool. Empty as in no houses hardly anywhere near us.
Right. I went to a party on the corner up there and somebody shot at us. Shot the ground and the rock came up, hit Kevin in the eye.
Jesus.
Yeah, the rock, not the bullet.
Right, but still, that's almost as dangerous.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy night.
Sounds like it. Anyways, we got Miro laying on top of Miro.
He's just gonna out wrestle him.
He's like, here, I won't let you get away.
Not only is he gonna out wrestle him, he's gonna out physical him.
Evil Uno's like, no, really, I have tricks of evilness up my sleeve.
No matter no matter what offense you have, Miro's is better at it.
That's just weird.
Do you have size? Yeah, Miro's bigger. Do you have speed? A little bit. Miro's faster.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Can you wrestle? So can Miro. Look at that. Didn't even phase him. He chopped him and he's like, right.
He's like, really?
Come on,
seriously?
dude. You're just pissing him off.
He's like,
oh! But he
like,
might
now
be
I know how to
smarter
make
than
you-
that Russian, that Bulgarian. Because Evil Uno is smart.
Everyone was like, what? I didn't do it.
Miro's pacing like a caged lion.
He's like, oh, here, I'll bring you out here then. And
Punch
smack
him right
you
in
in the gut.
Right in the soul. Oh, God, that was hard. You could hear it reverberate. Did you hear that?
A little bit, yeah.
It went ding. I don't think you're supposed to hit it that hard, buddy. Evil Uno is super getting pumped out there.
He's like, oh, thanks, blue-haired man.
I don't think the fans are supposed to touch him. Or is
I
that
don't
the
think
wrestler section?
I don't know who that was. It could be the wrestling section. If they're over on that side, it's the wrestlers.
Look at that! Yeah, it was that side.
Yeah, the wrestlers are over on that side of the stuff, unless they changed it. But that's where they've been.
Oh, picture in picture. We're gonna lose
Miro
audio.
looks like somebody whacked him in the face. Like he looks like he has two black eyes, almost like right here.
Yeah, Lana lost her job. She could be upset at home. You know?
So she beat him?
She could.
So she came home and just beat her husband?
She probably gets angry.
Because she lost her job?
You know, it happens in a lot of relationships. One of the spouses loses their job and just comes home and beats the wife.
Beats the other one?
Uh-huh. Beats the other significant other.
Oh. Miro was choking Evil Uno out on the ropes.
Going right
the
after him.
The ref made him stop. He's like, you can't do that.
Well, this match is just lopsided. Look at him, chopped him again. Why does he even try it? Poke him in the eye. Kick him in the balls.
He has all these evil tricks up his sleeve, he said, but he doesn't have sleeves, so how does that work?
Up his pants. Or up his pant leg. He's got tricks up his pant leg.
That's nasty. That's nasty. That is not cool at all.
Hobo's dick cheese.
Ew. Ugh, gross. Rosella's like, he's beating him. Yes,
he's
Miro
beating
is
shit
beating
out
the crap out of Evil Uno
He
right
just needs
now.
to hurry and end this.
It's happening.
Put him out of his
They
misery.
can't do it during the commercial, though. That'd be weird.
Miro just slowly stalking him.
He's like, here, I want my dick on your head.
He's like, please take your dick off my head.
He's like, why are you holding me? Miro's like, I'll let go.
Grab you by your mouth.
He's like, okay, I'll let go again. What the fuck?
It's just brutal.
No, I was talking about
Oh,
the commercial.
The anteater or whatever he's got between his legs.
Some anteater. It's weird. Pickle's like D Cheese from Dirty Mike and the Boys. It's a Prius.
It's pretty funny.
I'm a peacock. The peacock, Captain. You gotta let me fly.
What's funny is I didn't get the quote from that movie. I got it from freaking Tropic Thunder. It's Tom Cruise. Like a hobo's dick cheese.
I'm not sure if they even say that line in that movie, but
it works.
Dirty Mike and the Boys, that's what it's from. Dirty Mike and the Boys is from that. That's one of Ayla's favorite movies. She loves that show. The Other Guys.
The Other Guys.
That fucking shit's hilarious.
I just love The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson just diving off the building. Aim for the bushes.
There's no bushes.
I paused it, looked for bushes.
What bushes were they talking about? There wasn't even any across the street. Oh, that's where it came from. Yeah, well, Travis's quote came from
Yes.
Tropic Thunder.
Old Tropic Thunder.
But Dirty Mike and the boys came from the other guys. It's a Prius. Is that a pussy mobile? What the hell does he call that thing? A vagina?
Right. Basically a tampon on wheels. Look at this. They're trying to pump him up.
Come on, we're the Dark Order. Get your darkness up there.
How about all three of you get in there and he still kicks all your asses? I'm just saying.
Right? Let's see it happen. I think one of them has a thing later, so he can't. It's like, come on, get in there. He's like, oh, my back.
Miro rolling to the outside. Oh!
Oh! He's like, here, have a guy.
Stu, don't call me Dick Grayson. Just went over the barricade.
Hey,
You
want
might
some
want to
too?
just run. Alan Angels? I've never even heard of this one. Never heard of him. Been watching this for 2 years almost.
Isn't he number 5 or something?
I don't know.
I know I've seen his little thingy.
Yeah, I just don't remember the name. Angels?
Yeah.
Maybe he
he's
got
like
married
number
and
5.
took his wife's maiden name.
Maybe. Ayla's like, don't go chasing waterfalls, right? Roselle's like, he's beating him up right now. He is beating him up again. It's happening. Alita's like, nasty.
You got a creep.
You didn't like our talk about dick cheese? Come on. Travis has all the good quotes.
G5.
Oh.
We need to play that music and just start dancing to it. I love that show. I could watch Tropic Thunder right now.
Boots with the fur.
First time I ever heard that song. Well, not the first time. For over a decade of listening to that song, I still sang it one way, and it made no sense to me, but I'm like, I don't understand the song. But I had listened to it all the time, right?
Right.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the spurs. Got the whole club looking at hers. It didn't make any sense. I don't think you were listening to it.
So, I guess the Dark Order decided to bring all their dudes, including -1 out there,
Right.
which is just silly.
I think -1 needs to be off television now. I think it's been long enough.
It's
He
time.
could be doing something else. He probably has school or something.
Well, not anymore. Won't they be on vacation?
I don't know.
But
Put him in
Miro's
summer
not going
school.
to lose this. And if he does, it's stupid.
Oh, there's no way he's
if they
losing.
make him lose this because of this, it's so stupid.
Evil Uno, come on. This is goofy.
Well, not just that, but I mean because of -1 being out there and
No.
like all this crap.
So close.
I was like, God, Travis, this isn't Nom. This is blowing. This is bowing. There are rules.
Yeah.
This isn't Nom. This is what? Bowing?
Bowing?
Bowling, maybe?
No rules. Okay, here it comes.
Oh my gosh, I hate.
It didn't
when
even
you don't
take
know.
him off his feet.
Bowling. Bowling, that's what it should be.
So he hit him with the Brody Lee clothesline. It didn't even faze him. He just stood there and looked at it when he did the big discus clothesline.
When Evil Uno did it to him? Oh, yeah.
He just stood there and looked at him and then hit him with one. Now he's doing the Dikembe Mutombo. Here comes the
Mutombo.
Accolade.
There it is. He's like, no.
Now he
It's
rolls
like,
it
oh,
back.
Put him over.
Tap. Tap. There it goes.
He's like, bye. Your job's not done because he's not letting go.
What he should have done, because they can reverse it, is not break it. And then he loses, but he wouldn't lose the title. And then they give Evil Uno the victory.
Like a win, but he doesn't win the title.
Right.
Yeah.
They could have done that. You don't see it very often anymore, especially in WWE, but I figured they would try it because you did see it in the old days of WCW and NWA.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, Travis, this isn't Nom. This is bowling. There are rules.
There are rules.
Yeah. Piccolo says the rug really tied up the room. What do you call this? Like Hitman Bodyguard. Whose kid is that?
That is Brody Lee's kid. If you're talking about the
If you're talking about -1 on there, that is Brody Lee's oldest boy.
The Brody Lee's the one that died in October.
That's Brody Jr.
Or no, he died in December. Sorry, he got sick in October. Sorry. He died in December, right before Christmas.
Yes.
Or right after Christmas.
Yeah, something like that.
New Year's?
Somewhere around there.
It was right around there.
Yeah. Pinnacle is like, game over. Rosella says, John Cena, he doesn't headlock. No.
Here he goes.
Alita's like, boots with the fur. That's right. We got an Andrade promotion here with his lucha mask
And we
necklace.
can call him Andrade, but it's something else at the end. It's like El Cat or something. I don't know what it's called.
Getting himself all up in his silk tie. Ooh, look at that.
El Idolo. Adiolo.
El Diolo. Face of Latinos. Andrade El Idolo.
Idolo.
Sits down with Jim Ross next Friday.
Next Friday, guys. Wait, next Friday? I don't want it to be next Friday.
I don't know why they have it next Friday.
Fuck.
No. They're live Saturday, June 26th. So that's that.
Yeah, it's one before that.
You'll have to ask somebody to come do it with you unless you want to do it by yourself.
I'll figure it out.
Why do we have this happening?
That's the champion of the world. You always have the champion of the world on.
No, no. Why do we have him out here?
Because he's the champion of the world. You always have the champion of the world.
But this wasn't announced that they were going to be doing this garbage.
Who cares?
Tonight.
He's the champion of the world.
I don't care. I don't like him, and I don't want to see him ever again. I hate his outfit. I hate his face.
You don't like the 80s?
Everything about him. I hate him completely at this point. Even if he got rid of Don Callis and turned into somebody else, I'd hate him at this point. I just don't like him. Like, he makes a really shitty champion. Like, on another level of shitty. Like, I thought Drew McIntyre was bad. No, this guy is worse than Drew McIntyre.
I don't know.
That's saying something bad.
Drew's a big guy, though. He can handle it, but...
Oh my god, seriously? They have conspiracy theories now? Ayla, you can't come.
No, you guys have a date on the 26th.
I might be able to come host, but it just depends on if George's home early from work. You can't come. You're coming with me to stuff.
Might have to send Jordan over here and leave the kids with Grandma and Grandpa. Just kidding.
You and I have a date that night.
On the 26th. It's a Saturday. It's actually somebody's birthday that we know.
Yeah. Rosella says WWE is turning in a toilet paper.
They're turning into toilet paper?
Alita's like, Idolo. Yeah. Ayla's like, oh yeah. Yeah! Put it in your fucking calendar, lady.
Don't be making other dates.
Plans. Don't be fucking telling your husband that he can come home late. No. No. I will be there to pick your ass up. Yes, Ozzy's birthday. Remember, I asked you if you were going to be busy because I knew his birthday party was the next day. So I was like, are you going to be busy that night? Remember our conversation we had?
Just read a rumor that...
We're starting rumors?
Samoa Joe might return to NXT TV.
What? Rumors!
A rumor.
It looks like I remembered. I just forgot.
You ever forgot? It happened to me once.
That doesn't make sense. You can't remember if you forgot. It was like on Friday. I thought the 26th is Saturday. The 26th is Saturday. The 26th is Saturday.
The Friday we were talking about was the like 19th or something.
The 26th on Saturday. That's what they advertised. That's what they're talking about right now on this show. So I told Travis he'd have to get somebody because I didn't realize they were going to be doing a show on Saturday when I did our stuff. I asked him.
It's going to be this match too that you guys are missing.
And I told him, I asked him, I said, hey, I was like, is there anything going on that night before I even texted you about doing stuff? And so, yeah. It's a Saturday night. Ozzy's birthday. That night. Rosella says, I am going to WWE. You should go to WWE.
Get over there.
Ayla's like, I remembered until I forgot. But did you ever remember? That is the question that we have right now. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? Why are you yawning?
Just do your show.
I'm not doing anything. I'm listening to this jackass talk. I don't like him.
Oh, there's a trick that I'm going to try next time I go to yawn. Supposedly you can't yawn if you could touch your tongue.
If you touch it to the top of your mouth?
No, if you touch it.
Oh.
I'm going to try it.
Do you want me to help you out with the yawning?
I want you to just do you. What's that do? Feel weird?
No. Does it not help you yawn?
How would that help me out?
Other people yawn. It usually triggers other people to yawn.
Right. They just do what other people do. I get it.
No.
It's a thing. It's actually called something. We want to mirror the people we're with.
I guess. But I guess. Oh my gosh, Omega, I don't want to hear you talk. Leah's like, OMG. Ayla's like, I know I suck, but I did tell Jordan the other day.
You did not work at all.
And saying the picture she sent me, so yeah.
I just yawned and touched my tongue at the same time.
Travis was like, I'm going to make myself throw up on TV.
I don't touch the back of my throat. Just touching my tongue.
You talk way too much.
And then he pushes him. We got to see if Jungle Boy can actually carry a segment. No, just straight to the wrestling, no talking. So his dad...
he told him he talked too much.
His dad is one of the greatest actors of the 90s. Beverly Hills 90210. But he can't act at his way out of a brown paper sack.
Who says? Maybe
he didn't say anything.
Maybe Kenny Omega talked enough for him and they didn't want to move the segment. Didn't want to keep the segment going as long as it would have if he did talk.
Right. And that's why he never talked with the whole tag team he was on. Look at that. Jungle Boy runs away like a coward.
Why are you beating him? Well, he didn't want to get beat on by 3 guys.
He has friends.
Does he have enough friends?
Marco Stunt, clean house. Just kidding. Luchasaurus needs to go solo. We are not going to see a new champion.
It would be cool, but I don't
There's
think
no way they give the title to him, especially on a TV show.
Right. Roselle says, when is Kane got to claim? I don't know. When is Kane got to claim?
Look at Jade.
Calm.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks fantastic.
Is it because it's sparkly?
Maybe. I don't know. Just
like, ooh, shiny.
Her whole thing. She's shiny. Her arm's shining over here. Her chest is shining up there.
Travis is like, ooh, shiny.
She has a family to feed?
Like children?
Let's do it. Boom, residuals.
He's like the B word. He's like the B word. Oh,
she's that bitch.
Do you have TMZ run one in the chat? Hey, TMZ, how's it going? Nice to see you back in the chat. Rosella says this is a big fight.
It's going to be a big deal.
The one with Jungle Boy and Omega? Yeah, yes. It's for the big championship, so it should be a big fight, right?
Just 2 weeks away. Well, 2 weeks and a day.
Weeks and a day. Although, it's weird because it feels like it should be a Saturday, right?
A little bit. But we got UFC fights tomorrow night. Hello.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you touch your tongue?
No, I didn't. I let it go. I just let it fly. Let my soul escape and everything.
Oh, that works. Stick your tongue out. Oh, God. It's like pumping the brakes, son.
Just make sure you don't clamp your jaw shut too fast with your tongue still hanging out there.
Clamp my jaw when I yawn.
You're trying to stop it from yawning. So, is your jaw going to stay open?
I just stick my tongue out like a...
The middle girl's like, the guy? The bag?
The bag?
The bag?
You know what she wants.
John Cena.
Was that John Cena? Was that John Cena?
Yes, he does all those hefty
I
commercials
didn't know
now.
that.
Yeah, he does the hefty
didn't even
commercials.
talk.
He's been doing them for a long time.
That's fantastic.
And then he does those
I want
weird
a commercial
Experian
where I don't
cow
have to
ones.
talk.
Well, look like John Cena and be a star. I'm pretty sure you could happen.
Me sticking my tongue out and fucking trying not to yawn on TV.
You'd be a perfect star, sweetie, for a comedy. Oh, wait. That's what John Cena does.
Right.
Comedies. That's what his acting is. Comedy. Even in the serious ones, it's going to be comedy. Just kidding.
When he's a bad guy.
Oh my god, it's so weird. It's just a weird thing.
Dom's brother.
It's just a weird role to see him in. And it's his big brother. Right? Or his little brother.
It's got to be his little brother. That other guy's old.
Yeah, like
Van
he could
Diesel.
be his dad.
Yeah, his great uncle. It's his dad's cousin or whatever.
His great uncle.
Old Kevin Bacon. 14 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I just want to sit in an ice bath right now.
Do it. I got one outside. Go get some ice.
But only this part of my body. Like,
That's fine.
this part. This part I want to be sticking out because my legs are freezing.
Well, you can do that too.
The
You just
whole-
lay in it and
The
put your
whole cold
feet
part
out.
is-
Yeah, it's a little cold.
It's like, holy crap. It's like they're freezing.
Go take a cold shower. You don't need ice.
I might have to.
Get your undercarriage. Just cool you right off. Little horse bath.
Something.
All right.
You can't even do that
Scorpio
right.
Sky. That guy.
Darby. Darby wants to fight us by himself. Oh. He's the wrestling savant. Oh, Jesus.
You didn't know that?
No. No, I didn't know it, and it sounds stupid.
He's a savant.
Actions have consequences. Rogello says, are we talking about stinky cheese now?
That was a while back, but yeah. But
No?
yeah. Old cheese.
Yeah, we're not talking about Munster cheese or whatever that stinky cheese is.
Schmegma?
Farfanoogle. No, like real cheese.
Oh, the schmeg is with real cheese. It's a
That's-
cheesy substance inside the vagina.
Ew, what?
What?
You tell me not to say things?
It just is. Just given.
You're giving out the facts you know nothing about. That's good to know.
I learned in science class like in 8th grade. We called people smegma whores after that.
Oh, God.
We learned stuff at school that we used it to bully people.
Oh,
That's what you did in school. If you learned a new word, you'd go use it.
Right.
Schmegma.
Holy crap, what's this one?
Is that the Murderhawk?
Yes.
Yes, the Murderhawk. We haven't seen him since he lost to Miro.
Right.
What the fuck?
Oh, God. Ouch.
Against nobody? Why on earth?
Who is this guy?
Nobody. He's dead already.
They haven't even given his name.
Oh, they're the offense. Something Hawkins. Channing Hopkins.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. He just got laid out. Jake the Snake is wearing some weird ass.
He's wearing his snake skin. He murdered his snake and then he's wearing it.
He gutted Damien. Oh, down.
This guy is overdramatic and it makes me hate him.
Hopefully they say his name again because I already forgot it.
Hawkins?
Hawkins.
Damian Hawkins, maybe?
Old Hawkins is out right now.
Aww.
Chandler.
Chandler Hawkins. And they're like, alright, I'm done. Let's go. He's like, I showed you how it goes. He's like, and out.
I'm off like a prom dress.
He's
Fart
like,
in a whirlwind.
whatever. That was weird, and I didn't like it. I don't know. Roselle's like, I watch Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like to watch Dragon Ball Z in here.
That's cool. Never heard of it. Is it a card game?
No, it's like an anime show. Like
fucking
cartoon. Fucking guys, the rejects of AEW.
Oh, that's Dolph's brother.
They're in the makeover program.
This guy looks like the porn star that was on Old School.
Why does he have a black eye? Who did that to him?
That's the one guy that wrestles quite a bit.
I don't know who those people are, but I
The Native
really
Beast.
never want to see them again.
That was Dolph's brother.
I don't care. He's always going to be known as just Dolph's brother. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What's that midget's name that she's wrestling? Hirsch. Leyla Hirsch.
Leyla Hirsch. The best part of this was when Britt Baker was like doing her thing, right? And then Nyla Rose was like, here's your hamburgers.
Uh-huh. Right here. And she just knocked the beef right out of her hand. She's like, where's the beef?
I really want to say something, but it's inappropriate. So I almost want you to mute us for a second.
Just keep it to yourself.
I have to say it. I want to say it.
You're so
bad.
weird.
Yep. I got it out finally. I was going to tell you that last week when they did it, and I was like,
look, it's legit.
oh my god, they got her a stool.
Oh!
So she could get in the ring.
That's
hilarious. She's like, I can't even get my zipper undone.
She is a midget, by the way. Like a real one.
I know she is.
She's like Hornswoggle.
Not quite that short, but yeah.
No, not height-wise, just
I know
She's got the
she has the syndrome.
achondroplasia or whatever.
No, she doesn't have achondroplasia.
She has B-chondroplasia.
She has the different one. She has the one where she's just a smaller human.
Oh.
So everything's proportionate.
You think so?
She's
Her
just
legs are feet.
Smaller.
She just looks funny.
She does because she's smaller. But she doesn't have achondroplasia.
Oh, she's going to have to tap. Nope, got to the ropes.
Remember the one on the show when I watched it?
Yes.
That was really, really
pretty one. Yes,
I mean, she was like really pretty.
Yes, married to the handsome black guy.
No. That one too. But the other one was married to a white guy, and she was pretty, and she spoke Spanish and stuff like that. Her parents owned a Mexican restaurant. They were on the same one.
Oh, I don't remember. I just remember the one.
But those two have the same type, like kind of the same type of dwarfism, which is basically that they're just a shorter person.
Nyla just smashed her on the ring apron.
So, like, they're proportionate, but achondroplasia, they're not.
Oh.
Achondroplasia,
that's what
heads
the Britney
really
Spears
big.
one had, and the one from the movies.
Mm-hmm.
They got teased.
Yeah, she had really...
bench warmers.
Yeah, they have a really big head, right? And then they have short limbs, but they have the same amount of muscles as a normal
right, but they have a lot of
person.
problems with their skeletal structure.
Yes. And the other ones usually don't. So that's why she can wrestle, is because she probably doesn't have that many problems.
Right.
Because they don't always have that many problems.
Nyla's being Hulk Hogan out there, listening to the cheers, the jeers.
Ayla's like, say it. I can't, Ayla. You wouldn't understand anyways. Rosella's like, do you know those fire table in WWE? No, I don't. Ayla's like, secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. Haha, a quote from the Hooked on the Office. Right? Alita's like, you didn't watch Dragon Ball. I never watched Dragon Ball.
No, I don't know what it is.
I've never watched Dragon Ball. I just know that it's a cartoon of some kind, like an anime type cartoon.
I've seen one episode of a show called Ben 10. And he got like some sort of bracelet in a field or something. That one.
Sure.
But I don't know if that's a series or if that was a movie. I just watched the first part of it when he got the bracelet. Leyla Hirsch just getting stomped on.
Of course. By a giant who is a giant.
Very strong. Oh! And down with that knee.
Oh, broken arm. Broken arm.
1, 2. Oh, Hirsch kicked out.
Wow, she got out of it? Damn, how'd that happen?
It's not a finisher. Uh-oh.
She's like, ew.
The claw.
Why is she poking my arm off? She's like, I can't get my short little arms up there. Just kidding.
That'll literally cut off all circulation to your brain. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Maybe in July.
That's real.
What are you doing? Are you doing that on purpose? Freak.
I'm just trying to bend it.
Stop.
It's fine. Why can't I do it? It's not hurting anything.
Let it relax. Just leave it alone.
I liked bending it. It made it fun.
Freak. Jeez. It was like, that's not the same thing at all, Travis. Haha. I never watched either, but I know what they are. Rosella's like, I played my baseball. Sweet.
Sorry.
What?
I'll just bend it and then get these fingers straight. So watch. I can't stop.
I hope you get nerve damage.
Why would that cause a nerve damage?
Because you're not letting it just kind of rest and heal. It's only been a day.
It's because it's all swollen. If I keep my hands bent, it won't do it.
It was like, have you watched
But if I straighten
Death,
that-
Love, and Robots Delete It? It's on Netflix.
No.
Is that a whole thing? Or is that like Death, Love, and then the next show is Robots? Or is it all Death, Love, and Robots?
Is that
It's
the
the title
one
of
with
it.
Anna Kendrick and she's dating a blow-up doll, or she's like hanging around with a blow-up doll? I guess that's a series.
Yeah, but that's
I
on,
thought it was a movie,
that's on
so I
Peacock.
wanted to watch it. But
That's on Hulu or something like that.
oh,
Or it's on a different
I know. I got
one.
excited because I was like, oh, "That'll be a funny movie," and then they made it into a series. I can't watch series; it just takes up too much time. I got 2 hours. I'll watch your movie. Give me 2 hours. You're going to throw a series at me? It better be life-altering.
It's,
Like The
and
Big
it needs
Bang.
to be done. Like, it can't be like a series that it's not done.
You mean that keeps going? Like
No,
year
like
after
it's
year?
finished. Like it's...
Like they canceled it?
No. No. Like it's completed. Like, hey, there's 5 seasons in the series and it's already out there and done for you to watch.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to wait a year after year after year.
That's
Although
what
I am trying to watch one right now with these cartoon characters. They're in Alaska. But we don't watch it very often. It'll take us 10 years to finish the first season.
Right. Ayla says it's really short animated shows, like 7 to 15 minutes. Each episode is different story. It's all different animators. Huh. I haven't really gotten on Netflix. I'll have to check it out. I sometimes stay at work during my lunch or something, and I'll watch stuff like that.
Oh, Leyla Hirsch, double knees.
It's kind of short,
And another stomp right to the chest.
and then fell down.
Right to the chesticles.
Rosella's like, where's the next flight? I don't know. Where is the next flight? They're going to Miami, Florida. Just kidding. They are.
on the
that's where-
7th.
On the 7th of July, if that's what you're talking about. AEW is going to live doing that stuff. It's like, so every story looks completely different. Some looks like a cheap cartoon. Some almost look like real life. It's really good. Cool. I'll have to check it out. Have to check it out.
Leyla Hirsch rolls her up. Oh!
Wow.
A German suplex.
With some help, but that was cool.
Big
A little
knee.
bit of help to get her over, but that's nice, right? Leyla, come on. Don't stop. Do it now. She's like, I had to
Climbing to the
slow
top.
down.
Moonsaw.
She did a
Did
moonsault.
she land on her head?
She didn't land on her head, but she landed,
Two.
like, not on her body. Like, so she landed kind of off to the side.
Right. Of Nyla's
She might have
body.
landed on her arm, though. All weird. Is her arm broke?
Oh, that's from earlier.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Nyla's been picking on it all. She's playing it good.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe she landed on a funny when she did that moonsaw.
Oh, rolls her. A Gigi Gitani.
Yeah,
She's got her in an arm bar.
that thing. Elita's a series.
Nyla's just so
Series?
strong. Look at the power.
Series. Oh, ouch.
It's like man strength. What? Big power bomb.
Elita's like, the story ends.
The story
Right, series
ends.
is, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
like the
that's...
Big Bang. It's over. I can watch it.
Yeah,
Love it.
like, it's stuff like that. He's okay with watching series as long as the seasons are done. So if like they're like it's still active on TV, he's like, I don't want to watch it.
So Big Bang Theory they were going into season 10, and they said it was going to be the last season probably at the time. And so I figured I'd watch the first 9 and then watch 10.
Right.
And then there was 2 years after that, so I ended up having to watch 3 years of that shit. Over 3 years. No, never again. Not into that.
Yeah.
That's a long time of your life.
To make sure and watch a show.
And then have to look for it and make sure it's DVR'd or any, you know what I'm saying? Just any, like, it just takes research, and I didn't like that.
Takes effort. Ew, effort.
Oh, no. 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 Powerbomb off the top.
Oh. I think Nyla took most of
1,
that.
2, and 3. Nyla wins.
So it says, want about day did an elbow. I'm someone face WWE table. Cool.
Drop the elbow. That's what
elbow
you gotta do.
dropping on tables, throwing people through tables.
Devon, get the tables.
Watch Black Mirror, Travis. Watch it.
It doesn't even sound remotely good.
Okay, Black Mirror is the one where they have like a season, but each episode ends. So like each episode is its own series, basically.
I get it. It still doesn't sound appealing.
I have no idea
Black
even what
Mirror.
it's about.
Is it like porn?
Oh, they put a shirt over her face so she can't breathe. That's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
I have a mirror out in my camper that I need to turn into a cool little thing that I was going to do a long time ago.
What kind of cool thing?
Kind of like just a piece of wood that's cut fancy and a piece of wood that's cut fancy, and so it kind of almost looks like a river running through the middle of it.
That's what you said.
Britt Baker, they're interviewing her in the staircase.
She's still the real champion. Oh, totally ruined it with my hamburger, throwing them everywhere. There's like another family member, a row.
You look pretty damn good flipping those burgers. Maybe you should stick to that full time.
Ooh, ouch.
Because she's a role model.
Making fun of her height, doesn't it?
Bless her heart.
I would never.
A week. 2 weeks. Nothing.
Oh, it's like Black Mirror. Every episode is a different story. It doesn't go together, so you can just watch what you want. It's like a modern Twilight Zone, but not, I don't know how to explain it.
I like Twilight Zone, the original. Not the movie. The movie was not very good. The original movie, the older one, was pretty good, but then they redid it in like the 80s. With
Leyla says, another family member of Roman. Who is?
Maybe Reba? I don't know.
Nyla Rose?
Is Nyla part of that family?
I don't think so. That would be weird. That's what's happening next Friday. Not sure why it's on Friday. But I guess
so
it's
it
on
is
Friday,
next Friday.
Yes. And yay, the excitement. I guess they lied when we looked it up.
Oh, Cesar Bononi.
Cesar Baloney. Oh, Caesar. Because, like, who mentioned Black Mirror? So the shows are just an anthology, kind of like Tales from the Crypt. Every episode has a near future technology and some current celebrities.
Huh.
Oh, cool. Ayla did it. It was all her fault.
It was all April.
Was like, it may have started out British. Not surprising. They have weird shit.
Aaron, or Brock Anderson.
It's Brock
Anderson.
Oh, the disappointment.
Talk about all fart, no poop.
It's like Twilight Zone in the sense that it's trippy stories, no narrator. Modern because it's usually about tech.
Like your cell phone tries to kill you.
Right? Your computer comes out and starts roaming around your house, murdering your animals plus yourself.
Your computer goes through your photos.
And then just randomly puts your naked photos on the internet
just
that you
sends
didn't
them
want
out
to
there.
put on there. spams everybody in your email. Ah, the horror! It was like, sorry, don't yell at me, haha. Yeah, I'm yelling at you. Alita's like, it's good. It's good. Black Mirror is good, huh? I have never looked at that one, so I can't say that I'd be like, oh yes, I should go look at it. It was like, give it a chance. Travis is not about new things.
And yeah,
He hates
it's
them
a lot
a lot.
of time.
Pickle's like, haha, I was excited, I can't help it. Oh, are you? Oh my god, the screen images are simulated. This isn't even fucking real. This is fake shit happening. Oh my gosh. I seriously do not want to be sitting here anymore.
You got freaking 15 minutes.
It doesn't matter. I'm
Chill
just
out.
tired. My hips are tired. It was like, I'll tell you now though, episode 1, season 1 isn't the best, but the others are great. Oh, great. So
But you mean there's more than one season?
You're giving us the angry issue, bad stuff. That's not very cool. That's really rude.
Isn't it? This is the grossest commercial on the TV.
This one?
This might be worse than the vagina shaving. Listen, you can hear the paint. That's so weird.
Travis was like, ew, grody colors.
Not the color. You can do it with your eyes closed. You can hear the other.
Roselle's like, I watched King Kong versus Godzilla. That was a good movie.
Very fantastic flick.
Rose says, I am watching AEW. So are we.
No
We're watching the
character
commercial
development,
right now.
though. There was zero character
Right?
development. It was like, hey, there's a monkey and there's a lizard and they're going to fight. Some kids that got somehow sucked from Florida to Japan in a tube, which is weird. But, like, they could make a tube that long.
They talk about it all the time, honey. I didn't say they're doing it or anything, but they have, like, mentioned, like, that's something they want to try to do.
A tube
Yes,
across the Pacific Ocean. Now, the Atlantic Ocean, it might take about 40 generations to get it done. But the Atlantic...
They talk about that underwater, like, highway crap a lot.
Right.
It's kind of funny. But they do talk about it. I'm not saying it's happening. I'm just saying they talk about it. Alita's like, Nyla. Oh, yeah, I'll have to look that up because I don't know if I believe it.
I'm just saying
What's
that's
your
a
source?
long ways.
It is. Oh, it is. I'm not saying it isn't. It is, definitely.
Okay, now, next question is, what would you do in it? Because even if you were building it, say you had a crew that built it,
You would have
to build it and then push it, because you couldn't drive in it. Because say even if you had one sealed and then you moved it, right, and you were building section after section, by the time you got 200 miles out, there would be no air.
Right.
Like, it would be like a mega build. Like, it would be almost impossible to do. And then, I mean, you got to remember that's like 4,000 miles or something.
Right.
You'd have to build it above ground and maybe sink it. And then how would you get through it? Because there's no way you could travel in it faster than a car. And if you were in a car, there's no way you could drive 4,000 miles with no air. So it'd have to be like a bullet train.
Right.
And then how fast can the humans travel in this thing? Because you'd have to travel fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be awesome. But why don't they do it on land? Why don't they
do it
make...
with the bullet trains.
Yeah, I know, but not 4,000 miles. That's what I'm saying. Do it from New York to Los Angeles and see how it turns out.
Right.
And then after 10 years of that, go ahead and start worrying about going to Hawaii or something.
Right. It was like the movie wasn't terrible, but you have to choose the path throughout the movie.
Wait, you have to pick buttons and change the movie?
What movie? What are you talking about, Ayla? What movie?
Black Mirror, maybe?
Are you talking about the mirror one? Like, why would you press what? It was like, it's interactive. Press B to take the red pill, or A to take the blue pill, for example. What a stupid show.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to interact with it.
Yeah, I don't want to have to play.
Yeah,
That's...
no. If that's how the show is, I'm not watching
There was
it.
books like that in, like, the Weekly Reader when I was a kid, and they
Like,
were okay.
did you
but...
choose this one? Go this way. And then you're like,
Turn
what
the
if I
page.
choose the other one?
Right.
I always went back. I'm like, wonder if I want the other answer now. Like, Halo's like, Black Mirror has a movie and a show. Oh. So the show series.
This is the one with Paige and Cage.
Yes, it's
this
Paige
is the main
with
event.
10, and then Cage and Hobbs. The main event's happening right now. I wonder who's going to make it or live it. Lolita's like, I guess I have a lot of time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You probably do. Beagle's like, are you talking about Bandersnatch? I don't know what that is. Rosella says, who do you think who will win boxing WWE?
Who's the best boxer in WWE?
I don't know. Just says who will win boxing in WWE. Maybe?
That's a tough one. I'm trying to think if there's somebody that just stands out. Because obviously in AEW it'd be a go-go.
A go-go.
A goo-goo.
Old a goo-goo. It was like, no, that's the movie, not the show. The show you just watch. The movie isn't great because you have to play along. That's just dumb.
How do you even do it? Like, is it on a DVD and you have to watch it through your PlayStation or something?
That's strange.
What if your remote doesn't have an A or B?
Yeah. Wonder
You
if
have to
your
have a
remote's
select,
not interactive
maybe?
enough. Leaves like 3 or 4 seasons. Piccolo says, yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure. Pretty interesting stuff.
Huh.
It was like, yes, Fat Lisa. Well.
Number 10's just getting his ass kicked.
I think I'm going to pass on watching the movie. It looks like you get different ending, though. I watched it like 4 times to get every ending. And that's probably what sucked people into it. And that sounds like a waste of my time. I'm not going to watch the movie. Sorry.
Watching a movie is hard enough when it's just 2 hours long.
If it's bad.
No, even a good 2-hour movie is hard to watch. Like Hot Tub Time Machine. It's about an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
145 minutes. And it's fantastic and it's hard to watch. Because it's so long.
It was like, it's Netflix, so I don't know. We watch it on Xbox or PlayStation.
Right.
Rosella says, I'm watching AEW. So are we. We're watching AEW
right now. Hobbs going into 10. 10. I don't know what he's doing. He stopped.
He forgot what
he was
doing.
He ran into a leg after
He's got
stuttering.
His clown mask on tonight. He's got a green eye and a purple eye and a red mouth. Just looks stupid.
Oh, we're going to picture-in-picture. This could be the last commercial, guys.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
it
is.
Says, watch the show, though. I'll give the show maybe a chance. Like, when I, have time. It was like the movie is actually only 40 minutes long, though, depending on the choice.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's a pretty funny movie. They should make movies that you could pick shorter endings for. Like Aladdin. You know, like he gets caught and executed.
Right? The genie's like, I can't give you your third wish, you're stupid.
You just got beheaded. By Al-Qaeda or something.
Right?
I think you would like the new Aladdin. It's really good.
Oh, God, no.
They try to woke it a little bit.
No.
But it's actually really good.
I'll pass.
I like the actual real human part of it.
You would. Because you're weird. All right, well, I guess Brian Cage is doing his exercises
He's doing his curls.
He did at least 50 of them, so that's good.
He should be tired after that, because 10, it does not weigh a little bit. He weighs a lot.
But does he?
I think he weighs a lot.
Does he weigh more than Hangman Page?
Yes.
You think?
I think he's bigger and stronger. I'd have to see him next to each other, but I'm pretty sure he's bigger. 10, because he's the big, strong one.
Yeah, I guess. I guess he is. I don't think he is, but what do I know? Anyways, Brian Cage is making sure he is not a strong one. He's kicking him in the back, putting him on the ground. He's like, I'm going to sit on him. Oh, he flipped on him.
Moonsault.
And he's like, I'm going to do this with him.
Who's this? Who's coming out?
Absolute
Ricky Stark. That's what's going to screw it for Cage.
And what's his face?
Hook.
Yeah, Hook. They're all over there with Hobbs like, yeah, man.
I love that he called him Hook because that's a wrestling move. But you think of him as like Captain Hook, but it's not. It's an actual wrestling move. Yeah.
Rosella says, is WWE tomorrow? No.
No. TNA wrestling tomorrow, or Impact, and then on Sunday is NXT stuff.
Yeah. They have pay-per-views this weekend, so Impact has a pay-per-view tomorrow if you're interested in that. And then also NXT has their pay-per-view on Sunday if you're interested in that. We will not be here live for those. If you do want to watch them with somebody, go over to Joe DeBest TV, Wrestling TV. Excuse me. Joe DeBest Wrestling TV. He does those, the Impact and the NXT pay-per-views. He does watch-alongs for those. So he would be more than welcome to accept you into his fold.
All right, we're back.
Is like definitely watch Death, Love, and Robots though. Perfect for your lunch if you're wanting something short. Yeah, I usually take about an hour lunch at work. So and when I'm there and I have food already, I can watch like a 45-minute show. But yeah, that's when I usually watch things I know that Travis won't ever watch.
Which is pretty much everything on the internet.
like American Horror Story and stuff like that. I usually watch that kind of stuff at work or when I'm not here. Or when I'm here but he's doing something else. If I have time. But
the trick is to keep her busy.
Great to see unity.
Look at that big kick. Took Cage right off the edge of the apron.
He took him right off.
Hobbs right behind him though.
Ooh.
Ducked it. Big clothesline, but didn't
that
phase
clothesline
him.
Didn't even work because Hobbs is
Hobbs is strong.
Strong man.
Look at that, Paige! Not enough
he
strength.
He gave himself a hernia. Better be careful, you got a kid coming.
It's a hemia. He's a guy.
A hemia?
Yeah, girls get hernias.
Oh, is that how it works? Oh, Cage is like, I gotcha.
That's
and
a
then
joke.
He's like, oh shit.
Whoa! Hurricane Rana right into the post. Oh. Cage might be done.
Cage is like, I got me a headache all of a sudden.
How much time we got left? We got 5 minutes left.
Whoa.
There's plenty of time for Cage to get back into this.
There is. And Hangman's like, ooh, I better go out here for a second.
He needs that buckshot lariat.
He does.
He's kind of a one-trick pony anymore.
One-trick pony. Hilarious.
Like Billy Ray
Cyrus. I make George watch my shows. I'll watch stuff and then sometimes Travis gets sucked into things a little bit, but most of the time I don't force him to watch the things I watch because he doesn't enjoy them.
1, 2.
Because all he does after the fact is complain. Why didn't you make me watch that?
Whoa, Cage, Hurricane Rana. Is he going to have a 619?
It was like...
He is! Look at that! Cage with a 619 doing it better than Ray.
That's funny.
Oh, but taken out because of the showboating by Paige. Hobbs misses!
Cage had showboating. Paige just took advantage of him doing his showboating.
Lots of showboating.
He's like, finally, I got you with a knee. And he's like, whatever, I'm going to touch
Is he in the ropes?
Yeah, his arm was under it. It was like, if I didn't, we wouldn't watch shit. I'm huge TV buff, so I need my programs.
They're not called programs, they're called shows.
Oh my God, how old are you?
We just watched that on the old people thing.
You're like an old person. Ew.
I need my programs.
I have to watch my programs. It was like, Jordan usually likes what I pick, so whatever. That's because Jordan doesn't know any better. Just kidding. Poor guy. He's like, I just want to play my video games. Probably the only stuff that Travis and I agree on watching is stuff about serial killers. That's probably the only thing that we watch together that we're like, oh, this is way interesting. That's about it.
It's because I have goals. Oh, Hobbs missed. But that's probably enough. 1, 2, and 3. No! Didn't kicked out.
It's because you have goals. What does that mean?
It was a joke that I'll be a serial killer one day.
Oh, I'm like, what?
No, I thought about not becoming a serial killer. I thought about writing about serial killers, as in somebody that is a serial killer but kills completely different every single time. Like completely different, where there's no way they could ever link them. Different cities, different states.
Oh, he's not going to. He threw it away.
He don't want that. Wow, big slap by Stark. You could hear that reverberate throughout the football stadium.
What? Why is... Oh, he can't do that. He's got a broken neck. He's like, you can't hurt me.
Uh-oh.
Cage is like, I'll get your ass.
Hobbs out there by himself.
Oh.
10 gonna put him to sleep. Hobbs is a pretty strong guy, though.
Yeah. He might be able
But
to
he
do it
also
by
has
himself.
to remember that Hobbs was never a big wrestler, right? Like, he's never been a top guy.
Where's Hangman Page?
2 and...
There he
There's
is.
Page. Page is going to hit Hobbs with the buckshot lariat, and it's going to be over.
Yeah, something like that, right? Did you see that Ricky Starks was wearing a string of pearls?
I did
Like,
not.
seriously? What
He's
the
got
hell
a pearl
is that?
necklace on.
I don't He had a string of pearls on, literally like a girl necklace.
Right.
It was very feminine. Not like a girl necklace. He was wearing feminine stuff. Pearls. So weird. It was like, hand me my TV guide and go away. So you can watch your programs and drink your coffee.
All right,
Pet
Hobbs.
your cats and your
Pops him up.
moo-moo.
Oh, he goes around. Hobbs, ripcord. Stunner.
Oh.
Cutter.
Here it is.
Here it comes. Buckshot lariat. Hobbs
he
is
got
done.
it in. And 10's
And 10's going to get the 1, 2, and the 3.
And 10 gets the pin. Alito's like, AHS was great. American Horror Story, yeah. Those are pretty good. They're interesting.
I watched
All
a
right,
couple
so
of them.
Hangman Page and his buddy 10 won. So they got it. Hangman Page did his final whatever. And 10 got the pin on Will Hobbs. Ooh, which is going to suck because Cage is going after Ricky Starks because he's over there slapping Cage in the face. Cage ran after him because he's like, dude, don't slap me in the face. It's not cool.
Look at that.
So, old Dark Order's
All
out there.
whole Dark Orders out there, but Page is not joining him.
He'll have
He got a beer,
with them.
though.
But he's not, like, with them. So, if anybody doesn't know, Hangman Adam Page was actually a teacher before he... So, he wrestled in the indie circuit and was a teacher for, like, 5 years at the
Right.
same
And
time.
he got fired for drinking beer on the job.
No, he didn't.
Just kidding. But it adds to his persona.
So, I think that's kind of why he's doing the whole thing with the Dark Order, because of...
He rode his
what
horse
he
up the
did.
school steps, it shit in the auditorium, and
Why
then he
not
got
jerk? Jesus
drinking
Christ.
beer.
It's like, remember buying the TV guide in those little magazines?
I do.
Grandma collected them. Right? Too funny.
I remember it as well as anything else.
He grew up with it, so he knows.
Yeah, my grandparents got it in the newspaper. It came out every Sunday. So if you had the journal, you got the newspaper anyway. So
Right?
the TV guide.
TV guide. That's too funny. I never had a TV guide, so we just kind of knew that, you know, on our one or two stations we got, that shows came on at certain times, on certain days.
Right.
Back in the day. Anyways. All right, everybody.
Let's put this thing to bed.
Yeah, please. We're leaving. All right. Hey, thanks for everybody for coming and hanging out with us.
4 hours,
AEW, and
Alita.
everybody who did
We appreciate
stick
you.
with us
Everybody
for the
else,
full
we appreciate
4
you.
hours. We appreciate your time and hanging out with us, of course. Have a great and safe weekend out there. Be safe. If it's hot, be cool. Make sure to hydrate.
If you're cold, be hot.
If it's cool, be warm. Wear your clothes. Put on a sweater. All that good stuff. Be good to yourselves. You know, all that wonderful
be safe.
thing. Anyways, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys again on Monday. Again, just as a reminder, if you guys want to watch Impact pay-per-view watch-along or the NXT watch-along or pay-per-view, some watch-alongs and live streaming, Joe to Best Wrestling TV.
We'll be doing it tomorrow.
We'll be doing both
and
of them.
Sunday.
So he does both of those shows. So if you guys are interested in watching that, that's where you can go. All right. Good night, everybody. Good that you tried. And Picola, take care to you too. And thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Have a good weekend.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.